welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to hit subscribe and tap the bell icon to be sure you get notified every time I post a new video. Your girl spent almost 200 bucks on a little bag. Let me show you what I got, because this is actually like stuff I need. Excuse me. So I got the Morphe. I got this. Girl, yes, I got this. This is like the one I'm after. I really need a nice concealer brush so I can cut my crease, so I'm gonna use this definitely today. The first wave is gonna be like a bunch of brushes. So I got this other one from It Cosmetics, and it's the number 220. It's a small shadow brush. Then I got this brush from Morphe. It's the M224 Oval Camouflage Brush. Another brush from e.l.f., another oval packing brush. Last brush, we have the Eye Smudger. Next, I have The Ordinary. This is like my skincare routine. I use the niacinamide and the hyaluronic acid. Some Tarte Shape Tape because I'm running low. Again, I buy samples, so that way it saves me money. You'll see a video on that later. We got the Super Shock Shadow. Super Shock Shadow. It's an ultra glitter, and this one is in the shade Ladybird. Kat Von D, I got the Super Pomade. This is in Whiteout. This is gonna help me like cut creases and stuff. And then I got some NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in the lightest shade, just in case the Kat Von D one didn't work. I kind of want like a base to like, you know, cut a crease, whatever. And then I got Juvia's Place. I don't know if it's Juvia's Place or Juvia's Place, but I got some of this. And this is the shade Color 1 eyeshadow primer. And then last but not least, you're probably like, girl, that's over already. You spent almost 200 bucks. Yes, it is almost over. The 24-Hour Shadow by Urban Decay, and this is in the shade Virgin. After I prime, I could set with this, and I swatched it. I love the consistency of it, so we will give everything a go. So without further ado, I'm just gonna start an eye look using all these products. As you can see, I have my face done, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's start playing. My battery's getting low. Okay, hold up. Welcome to my face. Get acquainted because we're gonna be this close for a pretty long time. As you can see, I have a beautiful shining star right there. I think I had a pimple in my nose. I don't know. You know, I'm not perfect. So I'm just gonna get started with the Juvia's Place eye primer. Ooh, came out real quick. This is a thinner type of eye primer. I definitely took way too much. This is kind of light. I don't know if it's just a viewfinder, but this looks like clown makeup for real. I'm gonna take a picture on my phone what my monitor looks like, and maybe I should invest in a new monitor because it looks white, like clown makeup white on my monitor, but I just looked in the mirror and it doesn't look bad at all. I'm just using a brush with nothing on it, really making sure it looks good. So we have this beautiful assortment of brushes right here. I'm gonna try
and do a cut crease.
I'm gonna take this fluffy guy. Very compelling to use. I'm gonna take this Urban Decay shade, tap in there. Ooh, do y'all see that? Kind of dusty, okay. Oh, we're getting creasing already. Do you see that? No. So we gotta make sure we set this baby like immediately because we don't want that creasing. Taking that Urban Decay shade, I'm just gonna set the eyeball in place. Same brush, I'm going in with the Kevyn Aucoin right underneath my eye. How do we like this? Alright, that looks good. Okay. I'm thinking a little bit of mauve. I do like that shade a lot. And I'm gonna try to go for like a wearable cut crease. I don't wanna be like Clown City up in here. Let's actually use this little fluffy guy. I'm gonna use Sable, which is this color right here. And I'm just following the natural curvature of my eyelid. And then I'm gonna take it down like a V. So we're really focusing on that outer V. take your time. Let's just go into cutting the crease. I want to use this e.l.f. brush, this e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D little pot here. I like to have my elbow secured, so right now I'm holding it and putting it on the table. That way I have like a stable arm. And then I like to put my pinky on my cheek, and that way it's kind of like stable like that. You don't want to have it floating because you see how shaky that is, so that's kind of not steady. And then if you put it on your cheek, then you have like full control. So that's just what I'm doing. You can't see it because I'm doing it down here, but that's what's going on. I just thought I would like for you to know. As you can see, I have like pretty hooded eyes, so I'm gonna try and bring it like right up there. So we're working on it. We're just making do. Alright, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and I will be right back. Well, that's probably as good as we're gonna get it. Actually, in these Lorac palettes, you have a beautiful white color. Take it on the brush. This is the Morphe M224 brush, and I'm just putting that on top. I'm taking taupe. I'm going to try and carve this out a little bit. So you see I kind of got it like that, and then I'm using the other IT Cosmetics brush I got and just blending that up and out. Let's try putting a little underneath so we can balance it out. We're going in with Espresso. Wherever I didn't put the white on the outer part, that's where I'm going to put Espresso. Basically just blend these two together as much as I can without disturbing it. I'm gonna join those together with Mauve and Sable and putting that right there. So it's kind of like a gradient. Oh yeah, baby, we're going in with black. I'm gonna go back in with this brush that we used for the white, and I'm gonna do like a light bronze. Okay, I'm gonna spray this. Where's my setting spray? See a rosé right there? Oh yeah, this one's a lot better. And I'm gonna try and like blend the two of them. Mocha seems like it would be a good transition between the two, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. This looks good. Okay, and you're probably like, girl, you got like white on your inner corner. What are you gonna do with that? And let me tell you what I'm gonna do. This beauty from ColourPop. And this brush from our other brush set. What the heck? I keep forgetting the name. I got this. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh! I pushed down a little bit hard and it spread. I don't know if I like this formula. I pushed down and it like quite literally just spreads. Okay. Ah! Here we go. My brush like isn't picking it up. I have to scoop it like ice cream to get it on my brush. It's pretty though, don't get me wrong. Oh, this is so weird. Please forgive me if you use ColourPop. I had no idea. I've never had anything ColourPop before, besides maybe like a lipstick in 2014. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I'm just being a little dramatic. That could be it. I actually don't know what's going on. I think what would really snap this look up is take some more taupe and then one dunk of Sable and really just get this cut out. Oh, I love it. That's really, this brush is really good for what I thought I would use it for and what I am using it for, because That's exactly what I thought it would do, and it worked. So you're probably wondering, there's one more thing you didn't use, girl, and that is this. Oh my gosh, and you already know. Probably should have done this before I put on eyeshadow, but you know, we are last minute. Lauryn's here. Woohoo! Look at that. So I'm gonna do the other eye, put some liner and lashes on, and we will see the final result. So a little thing to note, what I did was I took espresso down the lash line and I lined my lips. So if you're wondering like why I'm coming back looking hella different, that's why. Sometimes a little tweak like that can make you look completely different. These are Eden Rose lashes. This is in the design Bombshell. I almost said the shade. This is the shade Bombshell. I did a review on this a little while back. You can click here if you want to see the review for those. I just thought I would apply the other lash on camera so you can kind of see how I do it, because a lot of beauty gurus just leave it out and you can't see it because my hand's in the way. Cool. That's really good. How we feeling? Oh my god, I am lashed up. Before we conclude this video, let me zoom you guys out, give you a few thoughts. This is the final look that I got with all the new stuff I purchased from Ulta today. Hopefully I don't look wackadoodle-doo. Oh, I didn't set, and I didn't highlight either. What the heck? Who am I? Whoa! Whoa! I liked everything. I thought the ColourPop texture was really weird. I've never experienced anything like that before. I know ColourPop's been around for a long time, but it's weird. It's like a putty, but then you can't really scoop it because then it crumbles because it's too much of a powder. So it's like too powdery for a cream product, but too creamy for a powder product, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. But yeah, those are my final thoughts. I guess this concludes my makeup video for today. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Also, check me out on Instagram. So if you want a little bit behind the scenes, you know, a little bit of sneak peek of upcoming videos, you can go follow me at Lauryn_Helena. If you want to follow me on anything else, all my socials are linked down in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Cue the montage.